Has anyone ever noticed the same golden skin tone on both Trump and Elvis? But it's not just about their skin color. Both seem to have an insatiable obsession with gold. Elvis stepped on stage in suits that glittered with gold and precious stones. Trump was so captivated by the shine that he turned the White House into a golden house, and even launched his own shoes and gold card. In fact, the strangest part of his golden tale? A golden toilet. Didn't Elvis die on a toilet? Still, it wasn't only about gold. Both had a thing for diamonds. Elvis often stepped on stage wearing jewelry that sparkled with diamonds and other gems. As for Trump, he even launched his own line of watches. His inauguration Diamond Commander model came with an 18-karat gold case, 8 diamond hour markers, and hundreds of topaz stones set into the dial. Guess who else loved topaz? You got it, our guy Elvis. Now let's take a closer look, not just at the unique jewels, but at the unique details of their faces and movements. Elvis had a distinctive scar on his chin. Trump had one in the very same spot. It's not a wrinkle, and it's definitely not random. It's a scar. You can spot it in dozens of photos and videos, across different years and looks. Things get even stranger. Both share the same thin line running down the middle of their lip. Plus, another scar just below the lip shaped like a little wave in the exact same place. Identical lines. Look at their ears. The shape is almost identical. The same goes for the moles, not just similar, but located in the exact same spots. Of course, skeptics will rush to say, impossible, the ages don't match. Yet we trust the internet, don't we? The same internet that for some reason only has a handful of good photos of young Presley. And almost the same features show up in young Trump. Here's one more detail: hair. In early photos, Elvis's natural color was blondish golden, exactly like Donald Trump's. Only later did Elvis dye it black to look more dramatic and striking on stage. Trump, by the way, loves being compared to a legend. As a kid, people even predicted a musical career for him. Teachers said, "This boy has talent."
My father and mother took me to a place, like an aptitude place, to see what I would be good at, what I liked, and what my talent was at pretty young, like probably 11 or 12. And I went through this process for a couple of days, and they came up to my father and they said, "Your son is brilliant at music. He'd be an incredible musician."
He didn't become a singer, but his dancing has long resembled a show. Maybe he already knew the moves? After all, Elvis once shook American television with his infamous hip move cameras were forced to film him from the waist up to avoid shocking the public. Trump, meanwhile, went viral for his awkward hand gestures, instantly turned into memes. Both also had a signature body language cue, the OK gesture. Elvis flashed it from the stage, while Trump made it his trademark at rallies. That OK drew tens of thousands to Elvis's concerts. Fans fainted, threw underwear on stage. Trump supporters wear red MAGA hats the same way Elvis's fans wore his badges. This gesture came to symbolize, everything's possible, everything will be okay. Because both of them became living proof of the American dream. Elvis, a poor boy from Tupelo who worked as a truck loader for $35 a week before bursting onto the charts with That's All Right. Trump, the New York builder's son who started with capital but built an empire of skyscrapers, golf clubs, The Apprentice, and eventually reached the White House. In America, dreams often lead to one place: Las Vegas. Elvis became its symbol. In 1969, he kicked off a residency at the International Hotel. Over the years, he performed more than 600 shows, inventing the Las Vegas residency format, later copied by everyone from Celine Dion to Britney Spears. Trump, with his Taj Mahal in Atlantic City, called it the 8th wonder of the world. But within 25 years, it turned into a symbol of his financial downfalls. Just so nobody forgot, in 1970, Elvis visited the White House to meet Richard Nixon. He asked for a federal agent badge and got one. The photo of that meeting became so iconic that the US National Archives recorded more than 8,000 requests for a copy, more than for any other document. Trump, in his own way, leaned into symbols too. He released his own Trump cards and even NFTs of himself in superhero costumes. Here's one last parallel. Both were always kings. Elvis was the king of rock and roll. Trump repeatedly called himself the king of deals, the chosen one, the man destined to lead America. With kings, it's always the same story. You don't imagine them dead or gone. You imagine them eternal. That's why it's no surprise that after Elvis's death, rumors spread for decades. He's alive. People spotted him in supermarkets, gas stations, small towns. Newspapers printed blurry photos of a man in glasses who looked just like him. So if Elvis could have become Trump, maybe this whole story isn't over yet?